Hey, how's it going? It's Rob from Lantern Room Marketing and National Smart Home. And I put out an article last month, The Future of Smart Home Marketing 2026. And I was looking back on some things I did back in 2011, this email that was asking dealers to join Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and do all this crazy stuff they thought I was talking about back in 2011, and then started documenting items that we were offering at the New York marketing team, great rep company out of Long Island, and taking video of, I remember an AIM 7, Speakercraft AIM 7 when Jeremy was still at Speakercraft, the Sim 2 projector, and trying to navigate social media and the way that marketing was working. But at the same time, I was still heavily involved in the industry itself and not so much marketing. And I really began to love the marketing and understand pattern recognition. And I think just as I saw a glimpse of that in 2011 of where it has brought us today, I'm very confident in what I'm going to share with you today. And that marketing article, which you could find on Lantern Room Marketing, I'll put a link in the comments. And I even saw somebody trying to explain what I was putting out as far as an invoice to an asset. So let's start with how search is done now, which is SEO. I always say Google is sales, social media is branding. And I'm going to have to change that slogan because obviously AI is now going to take a lot of that pie of Google search. We thought about trust, which is Eat, Google Eat. We've been talking about that probably for 5 years, so it's becoming less and less important in the way that they described it. And documenting your invoices is going to be the way. And what I mean is, we were building websites around we can do this, as opposed to what we can do today. And what AI is looking for is we did this. So what I'm saying is when you're doing your invoices, don't just put outdoor speaker. Put outdoor speaker near the fire pit, outdoor speaker near the kitchen, outdoor kitchen. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take that invoice and you're going to document that into a case study. Because again, the service pages that we've built in the past have all been about this is what we do, this is how it's done, etc. But when you have documents that prove that you've done the work, AI is going to use that. So the biggest issue right now with Google and people producing blogs that say the five best benefits or the five benefits of motorized blinds or six reasons you should have a home theater, any of those blogs that you're writing and you really have to think about the subject and the content in the blog, Google is now and AI is now taking those blogs and the content, scraping the information, and putting the answer in the top of Google, and AI does it immediately, right? If you want to know anything, you just go to AI or Google, and it will summarize at the top of the Google search results your information that you paid for another agency to create that blog. So when we start documenting invoices, it's telling AI and Google, I did this project in Orangeburg with outdoor speakers at a certain height next to a fireplace that didn't disrupt the neighbors, but did let it be audible to the people around the fireplace. Same thing with the kitchen. You have to be very specific on what you're telling AI so that when AI goes out and looks, and I've done this, if you go and search um, sound masking Charlotte, we did a couple of case studies for a dealer or client, automated AV, just to test this, and we've done plenty now that this is real and it's working. When you search sound masking Charlotte, they come up in the AI as an answer, and that's what you want. People are no longer scrolling into the organic results because they're trusting AI, right? So you search sound masking Charlotte, they come up as a dealer that's reputable. And then we did a video, an explainer video, and that video comes up in the AI. And it also comes up under videos, and they are listed organically for number two for sound masking in Charlotte. But what I'm telling you is the AI answer is now the new map pack. And if you go into the AI mode of Google, right, is it on the top, you'll see AI mode, general and video and all that good stuff. If you go into the AI mode, it is now asking your client questions about their project. So when you go to the AI mode for sound masking Charlotte, it says, how many square feet is your building? Um, and a couple other things. I can't remember, but it's, oh, what was the ceiling? What's the ceiling made out of? And a couple other questions that now AI is conversing with your client and it's going to tell them, well, Charlotte did this and it was this type of ceiling, and all those details are going to matter. And that's the trust of today. It's no longer saying that you can do it, it's proving that you did do it. And the backup on that is the video explainer and all because YouTube is owned by Google, so they'll correlate those two things together as one component. And then the second or the third thing is the images. I heard an agency the other day confirm, back up, believe that stock images are okay. They're not. They're not. A stock image is not, it's horrible for your website because Google sees that image all over the internet and it proves that you cannot be trusted. You're not a trusted source because you're using other people's images. So when an agency is telling you this is what Google Eat is, and we practice that, but they're telling you to use stock images, fire them. They're not looking at the future or how this really is going to happen, right? And the same agencies that are saying Google Eat, um, expertise, experience, trust, and authority have hundreds of websites that have the same images and the verbatim text, the same exact text. So I'm confused on what agencies think Google Eat is and how that is helping your website, right? And I'll get into your website design in another video because having palm trees on a website that's in Maine or in New Hampshire, AI and even humans psychologically understand or get a disconnect. They may not dwell on it, but it's just showing them something that's not in their area. And as we go further into AI, all of this is going to make a huge difference. I'm really excited, and I think that we're at the crossroads again that I saw in 2011, and I did not go all in. But here in 2026, I'm definitely in AI and bringing dealers to the forefront of trust. And I look forward to discussing all this with you. I hope it makes sense. All right, guys, have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.